Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Jacob Paul with Inside Out Online. We're working on Oh Holy Night, maybe the most ballady Christmas song ever made. It's so pretty and it's a journey through the verse. And then through the chorus, it's just this long ballad journey. I love it so much. There is a chord chart right there in the description of the video. Downloadable PDF. Grab it, print it out, and come back to this video when you've got it in front of you. As a musician, I personally like to have something in front of me so that there's something to talk about, something to point to, and something to keep me on track. So we're playing it in the key of C. The only difficult song will be that darn F chord. Everyone has a hard time with it, of course, because it's difficult. You can choose to do what I call easy F, but it's technically like an F major 7. And what you do, if you don't know, is from a C chord, you take these two fingers down a string each. And so now we're just dealing with the bright 4 strings. All right. Some other things to think about as you look at that chord chart. Notice there's on the first line, for example, C and then C. The reason I did that is to help you see that each chord represents one full 6-beat measure. This song is in 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. You see what I mean? So you'll play C for 6 beats, and then C again for 6 beats before you go to F. There's only one F, so then we'll go back to C and then C again. So let me play, for example, the first line. Again, the idea, rhythm is the most important part of music. So getting the rhythm right is essential. It's fundamental to playing the song. We're going to pick it. We're going to pick it in a very ballady way. We're going basically down the strings and back up type of thing, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the way that I'm doing this is I'm playing the 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string, 5th string, and back up. And that gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That theme is going to go through all the chords. So let me just play through the song, and then we'll talk about it, and we'll kind of break it down. Starting on C. On G. 1, 2, 3, B, A minor. Second line chorus. Big dramatic end, G. Okay. So we're gonna keep that 6 beat on every chord throughout this song. Simply, if I just show you how to do each chord, you can apply that formula to the song. But so we already went through how we're plucking it. You're gonna have to pause this and really work on every little line and every little chord transition, okay? You won't have the song down by the end of the video. Maybe you will. I don't know you. You might be a master. So C, C, and it ends on that sixth beat. On that third string down, we're immediately next beat is for the F. And that's something that you'll have to work on, is letting the chords go to the next and smoothly transition, letting the next chord take off and changing chords, you know, through that. So the next thing is to play the F. What we're going to do is take our pick pattern just down a string. So now our pattern is the top four, or the bright four strings. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's all we get on that F. Remember, there's no other F there. There's just one F. Stars so brightly. Next beat is for the C chord. So just bring your pattern back up a string to the second fret string. Shining and stay on C. All right. Now, when we go to this G, all we really need to hold is that top string, that G chord up top, the G note. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pluck that top one, then I'm gonna play kind of my middle three strings here. I'm gonna play the top one, of course. I'm gonna skip a string to the third string, fourth string, fifth string, back up, and that's my G. And then I'm to the C. There's only one G there. Two C's, third line C. Long may the world. Okay, straight away to the F. Bring these two fingers down, back to C. Keep in mind, I'm going fast. I understand that, and I'm just kind of jumping in and things like that. You have to pause it. You probably have to pause it a lot after we complete like a line and work on that line, you know, once you understand the concepts. I'm trying to give you the concepts, things to think about and things to work on, okay? That's why I'm just kind of flying through it, right? So we're on the fourth line. We have one E minor, one B7, and two E minors. If you're not familiar with B7, it's kind of a country chord, kind of a Johnny Cash chord, but it's the second string, second fret, second finger. Then pointy finger on the third string down, first fret. Third finger, fourth string down, second fret. Nothing on the B string, and pinky on the bright string, second fret. Everything's in the second fret here, and then this pointy finger's in the first fret. So don't let anything hang out past that second fret. Get them back in that second fret. So we're gonna pick it like we did the C, for example. We're gonna play the middle four strings. And there's only one of those, and we gotta go back to E minor. So, E minor. We're gonna pick the E minor like we did the G, meaning we're on the top string, skip one, back up those middle strings. All right, till he appeared and is, all right, the B7. So felt his, that's all we get on that B7. Back to the E minor, two E minors. All right, same with before. All we need is that top finger on G, because we're not dealing with the bright string. Top string, skip one. Back to C. World rejoices. Back to G. Just either second finger or third finger on the top for the G. Back to C. All right, we're on the mourn on the C. Now, you can just play C for a pattern, but if you want to be dramatic, you play it for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. You'll hit this G over B. It's not hard to play, so I'll play it like this. And I went into that A minor on the chorus there, but 1, 2, 3. Now the G over B, you're gonna put your middle finger up a string to where behind where that third finger was, to the second fret, second string. And that's it. That's all you get. You get bump, 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 and immediately to the A minor on the chorus. Pause the video, work on it, come back, rewind, do it all again. So we get 2 A minors. We're gonna pick it like we were the C, so we're dealing with the middle 4 strings. Now if you want to add that bright string on that one, somewhere along in your pattern on like the, right? We introduce that bright string here because we're in the chorus. We want to add some dynamic to the song. I'm adding the bright string right here. And then straight away to the E minor. Do the same thing, maybe to bring this bright string in. All right. Now straight away to a D minor, second line on the chorus. D minor is a delicate little chord. We're dealing with the bright 4 strings, 2 patterns. You can like pull off that pointy finger or hammer it on. Something like that if you want to, or just play it normal. A minor. All right, here's the most dramatic kind of section. Oh no, the vocal is powerful, everything is powerful. 1 C, 1 G, 1 C, 1 F. So C to the G, just throw that 3rd finger up, that's all you need. Pluck the top, skip 1, back to C. All right, so it's oh no. Second to the last line, here's our big dramatic movement. G. All right, you won't see this in a book, probably. G. Actually, you can make this easy on yourself. Just throw that 3rd finger up top. There's your G note, just like we've done every other G. Now we're gonna throw this F note. Super dramatic. Oh night. Okay, so there's your G over F, super fancy. C over E. Over chords mean the first letter is the chord. So C over E, the C is the chord. It's a C chord. You can just play anytime you see something over something, you can just play the first one as the chord. Just play a C. But the whole point of it is that second letter becomes the bass note for the song, meaning the lowest note we hear in the chord. Everything else coming from that bass note, that second letter, is the chord of the first letter. So it's a C chord with E in the bass. So how do we do that? Well, here's a C chord. Where is an E note, a low E note? We got this thing right here. We got a top string as an E note. So we just went G to F to open E. All right, so how do we do that? I just went to a C chord. What I did was I avoided my C note, that second string. Like normally I would play that C note, but actually I'm hitting the low E on purpose, skipping that second string, and that's my chord. So G to the F note on a G chord, open E string, that's that F at the end, oh night, the G, so that's that. I did a little Christmas album, an EP. I did not do this song, although maybe I should have. And it's on Spotify, and the link is in the description. I hope I gave you some things to think about. And, you know, maybe you'll use this chord chart for when you play it by yourself, or you play it for church, or play it for your family at Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm Jacob Paul with Inside Out Online. I'll see you on that next video.